games, but it's also, my God, this is a nice woman. There's no two ways about it. And some people don't say this to you. She did. I called her one night when I got scared of being alone because I just didn't want to be alone. I knew that I shouldn't be alone, and I knew that I shouldn't, you know, I was supposed to be with somebody. And I asked her, I said, would you come and spend the night with me? I'm frightened. I don't know why, but I'm frightened. I don't feel good about being alone, and I need somebody to, and she says, I'm there. I don't know how many people do that in New York City. I think it's, but I do think a lot of people do it in New York. And I think if they do it any place, I think they do it in New York.
You were talking about leaving New York, and what are you going to miss most about New York if you know, finally
My overnight guests. No, I will meet that kind of, I'm yours. For whatever time it's worth, let me be with you. I'm okay. I'm okay with it tonight. I got a girlfriend or I got a boyfriend and I was supposed to be with them, but I don't want to be with them. I want to be with you because you need me. And a lot of people say that to one another in New York City. I've been there for it, and I know that it happens. And wow, what a closeness that is. You know, in a city like this, with the, you know, with all the smart ass and the thing, and you accept people that, and you accept their kindness, and you accept them. That's great. That's great stuff to accept that from people. Oh, I'm just crazy about it. And they're so, you know, they're accepted as being so terrific, and yeah, I'm not talking too good tonight. I think I'm tired, but
You're doing great, Elaine.
Right.
You talk so much about the relationship, how much, you know, your relationship with the audience is important to you, and now is the time, I think, when we're going to allow your audience to get a little more intimate with you. We're going to take questions from the audience now for a few minutes.
I love it.
Great. And we don't have microphones out there, so if you can raise your voices, if you use your outside voices.
Or stand up, it would help a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, how about that?
Here we
That
go.
would be great. That would be
I
great.
have something I have to say to you, Ms. Stritch. I gotta
Please
get it
do,
out.
and call me Elaine.
Elaine, I'm Joseph. Nice
Hi,
to meet you.
Joseph.
Hi. One of the most touching moments of the film is when you were in the hospital bed, and you were talking about, you know, being afraid of nothing, and it reminded me a lot of what my grandmother was going through towards the end of her life. And I was wondering, because we don't talk about death really.
If you what?
We don't talk about death.
Well, let's.
Yeah, let's talk about death. Because I feel like human beings, especially in the West, we're so conditioned to be afraid of death. When birth and death are the opposite poles of the same thing.
Yep.
And life implies death. And,
All right, Joseph.
you know, it's like you weren't afraid to be born, but people are afraid to die. And then
We had nothing to do with that.
so,
I'm not going to take away.
at the end, there's the scene you're like, oh, well, you know, I'm getting toward the end, and it's going to be something else. So I was wondering, have you ever thought about that? It's all part
Have
of the
I ever
same
thought
thing.
about it?
Like,
Constantly. I just don't like not knowing. I don't. You know, what's the movie? I want to know what the movie is. And if I don't know, I get scared. I get nervous. But I'm okay. You know, I'll be all right. I'm okay.
that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, like, you're going to be okay. Like, it's okay.
I think so.
It's really okay.
Can you get the cane?
I am, because I'm trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to be level with the people I'm dealing with, and give a fair deal to everybody, and I just, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Thank you.
If you care to comment about two women,
Little louder.
Elaine Kaufman and Kim Stanley.
Oh. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable actress. Unbelievable actress. Funny way of putting it, because the most believable actress in the world. And one of my best friends, she was so adorable, this woman. So adorable.
That was Kim Stanley you're thinking of. You were talking about, right? He also mentioned Elaine Kaufman. You were talking about Kim Stanley.
Oh my God, the bartender? You mean Elaine Kaufman from...
No. He asked about both.
And Kim.
Right.
Let me tell you a great one-liner story about Elaine Kaufman. Here's a bartender. Here's a bar owner. Here's a woman who I said one night, I don't like the way people are treating me, and I've got some enemies in the world. I'd like to escape. This is what I wanted to do. I said I want a 10 bar. I want a 10 bar. I love to 10 bar. Let me 10 bar, Elaine, and I'll be okay. I just don't want to work for a while. So I started to work for Elaine Kaufman, and I took over that bar, and I loved it. And I just tended it and made the drinks, and I used to have such jokes with the people that came in. You know, I'd say I was out of scotch. And they just loved that. And I said, give you anything else, but I've no more scotch tonight. You know, like I was running a bakery shop. But anyway, I had a guy at my bar one night, and I really don't lie. I think it's such a bore, but I'm telling you the truth. This guy had 22 scotch and soda. That's a lot of scotch. 22, okay? So I gave him all of his scotches, and I felt kind of guilty about it. So I got a little nervous about it. And so I got his car, yes. And I said, here, I wanted to get him safe in his car, and I wanted to get him home. And so I'm going through his wallet, trying to find everything, you know, that I could. And Elaine, don't mess with her. I'm telling you, she's a tough customer. She's a good woman, but she's a tough customer. And she came up, she says, what are you doing? And I said, I'm looking through his wallet, Elaine, to get through some information so we can get home safely. And you know what she said to me? He got here, didn't he? And I said, that's what it takes to be in New York, I guess. I guess that's what it takes. But it was so wonderful. But she was right in the way she thought, you know? He got here, he lives in Queens, let him get home. You know, it was wonderful. I loved her attitude. I loved her strength. I loved the fact, but she still was, you know, soft side and all that, but oh God, did she know what she was doing. It was miraculous. She was a great dame, that Elaine Kaufman. And as far as
Kim Stanley.
Kim Stanley is concerned, one of the most beautiful actresses ever, ever, ever. But she took it, it was too much. She did, it was too much. It was too much. Too much tears, too much everything, too much. But when she was aglow, and when she was alive and well, and on the stage of the Music Box Theater, and she was playing Bus Stop. Oh my God. We don't see acting like that hardly ever anymore. So I wish we'd have some more of it, you know. I wish we'd have some more of it. But terrible price, terrible price, terrible price.
I think there's maybe time for just maybe one or two more questions over there.
Congratulations on the movie, you guys. Elaine, you're moving to...
Congratulations on what?
Your movie.
The movie.
Oh, thank you. Well, Jesus, I like to hear it over and over.
Congratulations. You're moving to Detroit.
I'm really looking forward to sleeping. Honestly, I am. I can't tell you all how much I'm looking forward to sleeping. And not getting up if I don't want to. And not giving up. And getting up if I want. And not. And making choices all over the bedroom. I'm just crazy about the thought of sleeping. I just love it. I have gotten up an awful lot early in the morning, and I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to sleep, and I want to get up, and I want to go out and take a walk in the sunshine, and put my snow boots on and take a walk, you know. And I don't have a lot of time left, but I'm looking forward to it. Whatever there is left of it, I'm going to be there, you know. And so we'll make the most of it. We'll make the most of it. Okay? Okay.
Well, congratulations